Well, good morning everyone. This is Zach Harris here from Profits for Wealth Financial Trading School. And today is 27th of February 2017. It's just 9 o'clock early in the morning. Well, for me it's not early because I woke up around 5:30, but it's early in the morning. 8 o'clock markets are open. All the European markets and FTSE are open at 8 o'clock. And as we all know, today is the analysis day. Means I'm going to analyze the markets and I'm going to show you exactly what positions we're involved in and where we think the markets are going to go. Well guys, the first market we're gonna look at is FTSE 100. So as we all know, based on last week's analysis, that we were involved in FTSE to go down. And at the moment as we speak, we are slightly up, maybe few points, nothing major, even though on Friday, as you can see here, on Friday's bar, this bar is dropped, which is slightly in red, dropped up to below 7,200, but it rose back up and the closing price was in around 7,250 or 7,260. But still, it came back up after dropping so much, and at the moment is trading on 7,272. We still have a really good strong resistance barrier, which means the markets will find it hard to break that point, and if it does, that means it's an upward trend. So 7336 is our resistance level there, and we've got the support level at 7110, and we're looking to actually get out in around that price 7110, and we will be looking for the reversal trend to place our trade to rise back up. So this is the first indice. We're looking at FTSE 100. Now I'm gonna show you Euro versus
Now we're looking
GBP.
at Euro versus GBP. Let me send it back.
Yeah, as you can see here, that's where we had a reversal trend. We had a really strong resistance level there. 1, 2, 3 days it couldn't actually break below that price, and then after that, right now as we speak, it's after going back up. However, I was actually waiting to Euro to drop in around that price, okay, and also I was waiting on in this line as well. It unfortunately, it did actually, this bar which was on 21st of 2nd last week, this red bar, which is a really big bar, is closed below the trend line, which is a blue line, as you can see, the waving across. But unfortunately, next day we had a bullish bar, and then the day after that we had bearish bar. It was just on the top of the trend line, but unfortunately it didn't really carry its way downward trend, and it is, I wanted to get involved in that trade, but I was a little bit unsure if it actually bounced back from that point. I probably would have, but because it's just 5,200 points drop below and we had another bearish bar, so I was a little bit unsure about this trade. And as we speak, it's after taking off, and in last 2 days it has gone up from 0.8426 to 0.8530. So it's over 100 points. It rose back up. We've got internal resistance level here. So this is the analysis we've done, that it could actually bounce from that line, but unfortunately it dropped slightly below that trend line and then it rose back up. But it's a great market, and Euro has been doing great, and pound has been weakened since the Brexit, so it's a trade that we're keeping a close eye. Wow, as you can see guys, this is another actually security that I don't usually trade on, but I have been keeping a close eye on. GBP versus JPY, means Great Britain pound sterling versus Japanese yen. As you can see here, I have placed cross, and I've drawn two lines, two actually cross trend lines, and we call it cross breakouts. Mean once, as you can see here, the markets were squeezing, the range were actually squeezing and getting smaller. Before it was actually trading in around that point, that was their range, and range got smaller and smaller, and now we were waiting on it to break through. And basically last day it actually broken through, and now it is actually going down again. So looks like GBP, which is pound sterling versus JPY, it could carry the downward momentum. This is something that I am keeping a close eye again, and if it does go down again today, we had a resist support level at 137. That means it is actually showing us a downward trend, even though the overall trend is downward, but we had a lot of ranges in between. As you can see, overall trend is downward, but it is ranging in between, and that is our trend line as well. So if it actually breaks through that trend line and closes below the trend line, I think the GBP is in trouble against Japanese yen, and it could actually drop down. But this is another trade that we are looking to get involved. But if it goes down, we have, I think if it does make a trend, overall trend, I think it can drop up to 124.967, where my cursor is there. It could drop up to that level, and we're talking about, wow, like 700-800 pips, which is a huge margin. So this is another trade that I'm keeping a close eye. Again, I don't usually trade on GBP versus JPY, but because I've noticed that was ranging, range were getting really smaller. As you can see, the range were squeezing every week to week basis, and we had a cross breakout, and this was the cross, and there you go, we're after getting a breakout here. And I think once if it doesn't bounce from trend line, if it breaks through below trend line, I think it can carry the downward momentum and drop down up to this level. So this is the whole profit level that we could actually get involved, and literally it's about 800 pips that we could capture in profits. So guys, these are the trades that I'm keeping a close eye. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'd be more than happy to get back to you ASAP. Thanks very much for watching this clip. If you like it, simply subscribe to our channel, and have a great day. Bye bye.